Pep Guardiola, one of the best managers of football, one legend in Barcelona, and he won all the possible titles there in Barcelona. He made history with this club, 14 titles in just 3 years, 3 leagues, 2 champions, 2 Spanish Cups, 3 Spanish Super Cups, 2 European Super Cups, and 2 Club World Cup. So let's see this tactic of Pep Guardiola in Barcelona.
Take control over your body and over your soul.
I will show you all the results with this tactic. In this case, I choose one league, Premier League, to play with this tactic with Leicester City, and we can see the league table that we are the first ones. From 20 matches that we played, we won 19 and we draw only one against Manchester United, and we scored almost 70 goals in just 20 matches. That's amazing. You can see also the match calendar that we had. We won some matches 4-0, 1-0, but we won also with 7-0. You can see really good matches, 5-0 here, 4-1 against Arsenal, 2-0 against Tottenham, 8-0 against Leeds United. Look at that, guys. Another 8-0 against Liverpool, again with Liverpool 3-0. Now in this night 2-1, and this is the only match that we draw with Manchester United because they have a really good team and is a very good manager. So in this case we had to use training camp and we draw the match. So we won 19 games and we draw only one. That's simply amazing, guys. Also, I can say that this tactic is working for every team, even if it's a weak team, if it's a medium team like Leicester City, or it's a big team like Manchester United, Manchester City. You know, it's working for every team, for every league, even if it's the Spanish League, Premier League, Serie A, all the leagues are working this tactic. Okay, guys, so Pep Guardiola used this lineup 4-3-3-B. And now I will show you all the players that you need for this lineup, because you know that it's so important to put all the player in his right position. For example, you cannot put Coutinho here or Busquets here because Busquets is a defensive player and Coutinho is more offensive. Or for example, you cannot put Jordi Alba here because he is not a center back, he is a left back. So I want to say with that it's really important to put all the players in his right position. Okay, so let's start. For this lineup 4-3-3-B, you will need 2 wingers, in this case Ansu Fati and Leo Messi. You know that the wingers, they need more than 30 of defense. In this case Ansu Fati has 49 and in this case Leo Messi has 44. And here you will need a striker or a false 9. In this case Griezmann is false 9 because he has more than 15 of defense. If they have less, they are strikers, number 9, but you can use both of them. For the midfield, guys, this position is so important. Busquets is so important in this position because he is the midfield that is more defensive. And after you will need 2 players like Frenkie de Jong that they have all the stats, attacking, defensive and general the same, 85. You can put also offensive players, offensive midfields like Coutinho that they have more attack than defense. So you can play with 2 players like Coutinho, you can play with 2 players like Frenkie de Jong, or you can play with both of them like Coutinho and de Jong. One is more normal and one is more offensive. But it's really important to put here one defensive player, one defensive midfield, that they have more defense than attack. And here in the defense it's so easy, guys. You only need 1 goalkeeper, you need 1 left back and 1 right back. In this case you can put Sergi Roberto here and Jordi Alba there because in Online Soccer Manager it's okay. And here you need 2 central backs. In this case we have Piqué and in this case we have Lenglet. That's it, so easy. And it always is so important to have the bench players in case of injuries or something like that. Specialist, in this case you can put Leo Messi or Piqué, but not because they are the captains of the club. it's so important to choose a captain that has a lot of experience, in this case for the age. So the two oldest players in Barcelona team in this case are Piqué and Leo Messi, but in this case I will choose more Piqué. For penalties, you can choose the best forward that you have. In this case we have Leo Messi. And for the free kicks, you can choose the best forward like Leo Messi, or you can choose the best midfield. In this case I will choose Frankie de Jong for free kicks and Frankie de Jong for corners, because he is the best midfield in the game. But always I recommend you to choose the best midfield that you have. In this case we had Busquets, but if you have Frankie de Jong, trust me, put Frankie de Jong for the corners and for the free kicks. He will score a lot of goals, he will do a lot of assists, he's amazing. So let's go with the tactics, the style of play. Wing play, guys, we will play for the wings. I know that most of you will say that Pep Guardiola Barcelona, he was playing by passing, but we have to remember that he was playing a lot with the wings and with the left backs and right backs, like Dani Alves, Abidal, all these kind of players. So to use this tactic we have to use with the wing play, and the tempo of the passing of the ball we have to use TIKI, one touch ball 90. That's the trick. For the line tactics you have to use the forwards, the strikers to attack only. For the midfields I recommend to stay in position, and defenders to support the midfield. But we have a trick also here. If you are playing against one team that is better than you, I recommend to put the defenders to defend deep. If you are playing with a similar opponent or something like that, I recommend you to use support midfield, and that's it. You can try. If it's working support midfield for you, use support midfield. If it's working much better for you with defense deep, use defense deep. But in my case I will leave it like that. The marking, zonal marking, offside, no. The tackling I will use aggressive. I recommend you to use aggressive also. About the pressing, we will press a lot to win all the balls, so 70. The style, you can use attacking, you can use also 70 in case if you are playing with a similar team or against one lower team. But if you are playing against one really good team, I recommend you to use 65. And about the tempo, the same. Use 90 in case that you have better midfields than your opponent. If you have similar ones, I recommend you to put 75. In this case we are in a Champions League, so I will use 75 of the passing, because we have really good opponents, really difficult ones, so I will use 75. With Leicester I use the same. In case if I was playing against Liverpool or something like that, I use 75 always. In case if I was playing with the machine, with the computer, I put 85, I put 90. I recommend you to choose between 75 and 90 of the passing. In my case, I have better results with 75. So we will play some friendlies. In this case, we are new in a Champions League, so there are not so many managers here. So in this case, we will play against computer, but you have all the results at the beginning of the video with Leicester City. Look at that, against Atletico de Madrid, that it's a good team. We won 4-1, so with this tactic you will have more shots and you will have also a lot of possession of the ball. Typical style of Pep Guardiola Barcelona. Again Manchester City 3-1, in this case again you will have a lot of shots and you will have a lot of possession. 3-0 against Chelsea, in this case again a lot of shots and again a lot of possession. Against Juventus 4-0 in this case. Against Paris Saint-Germain, that it's a really good team, 2-0 in this case, only 2-0. Against Manchester United, the same, guys, similar shots, a little bit more shots than the opponent, and 61 of possession. Inter de Milan 3-0 in this case, a lot of shots against the same possession of the ball. And against Sevilla, in this case 2 goals of Ansu Fati, 15 shots, 2 of Sevilla, and a lot, almost the same position, 62, 63 is that you will have all the time. So that's all, guys. I hope that you enjoy this video. Use this tactic, try it 1 week, 2 weeks, try it with a new team. It's important to have all the players in the right position, to use the same tactic, and also to have really good specialists, and also to have luck on the game. That's all. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.